Hi all masters, good evening all. Welcome to Buddha and the Maitreya Buddha 6-day session today. Once again, hearty welcome to each and every individual. With consistency, everyone are coming. We're gonna start our session in 20 to 25 minutes by the time Hari sir comes up. So for this 20 to 25 minutes, let's sit in meditation. And I'm gonna guide you all with the meditation. Okay? Feel comfortable. Sit in comfortable position. If anyone are wearing spectacles, just remove them. Sit in comfortable position. Slowly close your eyes. Just relax your whole body. Just relax your whole body completely. Normal breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This time is just only for you. This time is for your peace of mind. This time is to get rid of all your negative energy. We are following Anapanasati technique. Don't get deviated. We will be coming up with lots of thoughts. Just ignore and concentrate on your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Just observe your breath. Don't get deviated. Concentrate on your breath. Feel the lightness within you. All the negative energy body completely filled with positive energy. By practicing meditation, we will get rid of our past karmas and will be walk through a good lifestyle. Just concentrate on your breath. By practicing meditation, all the chakras in your body will be activated. The body will be receiving all pranic flow universe from your Sahasrara chakra, and your whole body will be energized completely. Inhale, exhale. Deep in on your breath. I'm a peaceful soul. I am a blessed soul. Yes, all the organs in my body are functioning properly. Say to yourself, my health is my blessing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Feel the lightness within you. Feel the happiness within you. Smiling face. Show gratitude for everything you are having. Lot of thoughts will be coming in between. Just ignore all your thoughts and concentrate on your breath. Inhale, exhale. Last 5 minutes. Enjoy the bliss of meditation. Give thanks for this wonderful time. Being the group energies we are receiving now. Inhale, exhale. Last 2 minutes. Last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slowly come out from the trance. Slowly rub your palms. Keep them on your eyes and all over your face. Slowly open your eyes and look at your palms. Namaskar Mudra. Thank you all masters. Thank you. Thank you all for group energies. Once again, welcome everyone who have joined in between of the session. Once again, hello everyone. I'm Tanuja on behalf of PSSM Australia. I welcome all participants of Zoom and viewers on YouTube to this online program, Buddha and the Maitreya Buddha. It's a great pleasure to have you all with us during this special occasion of Buddha Purnima. Before we move forward, I want to extend my gratitude to Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. Today, we are on the 6th day of 11 days meditation journey. It's truly an honor to reflect on the teachings of two incredible Grand Masters. One is Buddha, who is a spiritual scientist who introduced Anapanasati meditation to the mankind, and our beloved Brahmarshi Subhash Patriji, who we call as our Maitreya Buddha, who took meditation practice to millions of people in our era. It's a pleasure to have wonderful speakers who have volunteered to be a part of this program. They will be talking about these two Grand Masters and will share their wisdom with all of us. So let's begin this program with a wonderful speaker today, Kris sir. Welcome, Hari sir.
Thank you.
Regarding Hari sir, would like to give a brief introduction. He is an ardent meditation practitioner for more than 25 years and have been teaching meditation to the community from past 20 years. He has conducted a number of meditation sessions in India, USA, Singapore, and Australia. Currently, he conducts weekly meditation sessions at his home and few community centers around. He do conduct online meditation and mindfulness sessions using digital platforms like Zoom, Facebook Live, etc. He is a member of International Meditation Teachers Association and Meditation Teachers Association Australia. He has experienced immense benefits in 20 years of meditation practice, and he felt that it is his duty to give this greatest gift to one and all around him. Teaching meditation and listening to experiences of people who get benefited from this is his true passion. He do listen to all the meditation teachers, to himself and around the world, and also read quite a few inspirational books to enhance himself in getting a better person every day. Meditation is a simple breath technique which can be practiced by everyone just sitting at their own place. It's a mechanism to control over the mind and keep our life under our control. It is a great tool. humanity can utilize for self-control and self-realization. It is not a religious or cult practice where anyone who can simply breathe can practice and reap benefits out of it. I hand over it to you, Hari sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tanuja. First of all, for a wonderful meditation and also great introduction about this session with me. Thank you so much. So I think most of you already know me, and Tanuja has already introduced if people who haven't known, but briefly, I'm Kris from Melbourne, Australia, and a very core family member of PSSM across the globe, and right now physically family member of PSSM Australia as well. I'm very glad to be part of this wonderful program, Buddha and the Maitreya Buddha. So this is the season of Buddha. Like we have a summer season, winter season, right? Rainy season. So this is the season of Buddha. So in this season, we get to hear nothing but Buddha, right? So everywhere you hear like, Buddha Purnima celebrations, Vesak Day, Buddha is this, Buddha is that. Even I have conducted so many talks and programs around Buddha and something or the other. When me and my cousin Sampath were sitting and discussing about this program on how to shape up and what things, and then he casually asked what topic are you thinking? So immediately what prompted me is maybe people are bored of hearing about Buddha. I want to talk about Yashodara. The less talked about, but has to be most talked about. See, we always ignore the feminine energy that is behind what. Without Yashodara, the Buddha that we are all hearing about is not there. How? And I want to, in this season of Buddha, I want to appreciate what Yashodara has contributed and then how important it is in this journey, in his journey, and what actually was her journey, So first of all, we all need to understand this first part of Buddha. Who is Buddha? It's not a person. The person's name was Siddhartha. Gautama Siddhartha was the Siddhartha Gautama, or Gautama Siddhartha was the name of that person whom we see in photos everywhere. Okay? And Buddha is what he has become. Gautama has become Buddha. Okay? So that's why he became Gautama Buddha. Okay? Likewise, there are so many Buddhas who has walked the earth before, who is walking the earth right now, who will continue to walk the earth. So Buddha is a state. So now, tomorrow, at any point of time, we all probably, some of us are already Buddhas, some of us will become Buddhas. Okay, people may not call it, but once we attain that state, we become Hari Buddha, Tanuja Buddha, Kalpana Buddha, Kanchan Buddha, Satish Buddha, Sandeep Buddha, everyone have that. That is the beauty, and that is the true meaning. Buddha is a state. Buddhi is a state. Buddhu is a state. Yes or no? So there are Buddhus. There are Gautama Buddhus as well. So from a Gautama Buddhu, he has become Gautama Buddha. Likewise, we all one day would become Buddhas or have already become Buddhas. So that's what Buddha is. It's not just a person, one person. So now, we all know about how Buddha left his fort, his palace, his kingdom, and everything. Yes or no? So what happened to Yashodara then? What happened to her? Did anyone care about her? What did she do? So she was just a person to be left out like that? Imagine tomorrow your husband's walking out, okay, leaving the children. To understand where is this suffering coming from? This is the simple question. Okay, tomorrow. I'm sure all husbands, even though they have this question or not, want to have this question so they can go out, isn't it? Just joking. But imagine if this happens, or imagine our wives go out tomorrow, leaving as it is all the mortgages, kids, schools, colleges, properties, whatever it is. If it is wives, whether husband knows cooking or not, whatever situations, leave it and then go to find out what is suffering by creating some sort of suffering at home. Can you imagine that? That too, on what day Buddha left the house? He left on the day the boy was born. She was, how much pain she might have gone through, both mentally and physically. And with all her dreams, when she was still unconscious, Buddha had left the house. For what? To know where is this suffering all coming from. Yeah. So now, yes, his journey is known. He has become a Buddha. But he has understood where the suffering is coming from. And then he got enlightened. That's really good. But what happened to Yashodara is also a story that we all should know. Why we all should know? Why we all should know? Because we are the masters of PSSM. I will explain why every PSSM master should know about both Buddha and Yashodara. What Yashodara did was, she's a simple lady. She's at that point of time, a princess, pretty much a housewife. Because she was a princess, maybe she no need to cook, but she had such simple emotions towards her husband and kids and kingdom and everything. So they had so many dreams. They didn't have kids for 13 years because of whatever problems. And then they had to pray every god and then put in a lot of mental and emotional effort to have the most precious baby after a lot of effort. And on that night, Buddha left the palace without telling even a word. And she woke up in the morning to the news that Buddha is not in the palace. She don't know what to do. She has a 1-day-old baby to take care of. And there is so much of confusion in the kingdom. News around the kingdom. Is he alive? Is he dead? where is he? She had to go through all of that pain. And then somehow they got the news after a few days that, you know what, he's alive. I'm fast tracking the story because I have a set time. Okay. I want to get to the point. So someone came and told that, yes, he's alive. He's somewhere in the forest. He's walking. He don't want to come to kingdom anymore. He's becoming a saint or whatever. And she has to digest. At the same time, she had to balance being a mother for a newborn baby, and she did that. And the first phase that she had to cross is like how to come out of this suffering that she has, this depression, this pain of losing a loving husband right out there. How to come out of it? How to overcome this? She used to sit and cry in her palace all night and day. Then Buddha's mother, Prajapati, Gautami or Gautama in Pali language, have come and said, you know what? You have to come out. Let's go to the garden. Let's go for a walk. And she took her out for a walk. And then she made her meet some friends and, people around forcibly into the garden and then tried to make her talk. Then eventually she started talking, Yashodara, and she started telling all her pain out, putting all her pain out. Started telling about it to everyone. And you know what? This happened. We used to be good. I never thought he will leave. Or how to raise Rahula now? Is he alive? Can he survive? Is he good? Will he ever come back? Pain, crying, lot of suffering. She had to go through a lot of trauma. Buddha never went through any trauma. He had to go through a hard practice of meditation, but not the sort of suffering that Yashodara went through. And seeing all this, her mother-in-law, Gautami, Prajapati, told her, you know what, how many days you will cry? How many days, how many more months you will cry in front of people? You should stop crying. You should stop crying. Then Yashodhara said, then what should I do? Said, you know what? For a change, you stop talking. Let others talk. You're telling this to everyone, right? Whenever people come to you, see what they have to say. Listen to them. And she's like, okay, let me try this. And then started trying it. And people started telling her the stories. You know what people telling the stories? My husband is everyday home. I don't know what to do with this guy. He always drinks. He always, spoils the money. I don't know why I'm living with him, one person. One person says, I have this particular health problem. I don't know what to do. Other person says, I have no money at all, even to feed my kids. I have to do a lot of hard work, or I lost my parents. I lost my, so-and-so person, or I'm a divorcee, or I am married to an abusive husband. All sorts of problems. Raise hand one person who doesn't have any problem in your life right now. I'm not telling whether it is bothering or not. Tell me I have no problem at all. No one, right? So everyone have problems. They started talking problems. And she just listening, that's all. And Prajapati specifically told her that, you know what, don't even give any advices or think of solutions. Just listen to them. Then people started telling, keep on problems. As she listened to those problems for days together, she realized that she is not the only one who has problems. Everyone has a problem, right? This is exactly what Buddha had as well. Yes or no? What? Why did Buddha go out? Because why does everyone have problems? Right? That's exactly the same thing that Yashodara has done sitting in the palace as well. Oh, I'm not the only one who has problems. Everyone has problems. Everyone has suffering. She doesn't know the root of it, but everyone has the problems and sufferings. And they got bored of listening to these problems for days together, days together. She got bored. Everyone got bored. People who are talking got bored, saying the problems got bored, and she who is listening also got bored of the problems continuously. Then they realized, okay, let's stop talking about problems. Let's do something about it. See, she is not even thinking of going somewhere or, exploring the root cause. First thought, any normal person or a normal human being who gets a simple thought is, after getting fed up of all the problems, then we get to say, okay, let's see what to do now. Is the usual question that anyone gets logically, right? That's exactly what she got. Like, what? Okay, what to do now? Then we thought, okay, let's not talk about problems. Let's see what is good in our lives. Okay? Just with her friends there. So she started talking, what's good in our lives? What is there? So they started talking about what is there in their lives. Oh, I have a wonderful son, Rahula here. I have a palace. I have so many books around. Other person says, you know what? Yesterday I didn't have any food. Today I got some food, at least to eat. I'm thankful for food. So they started talking and being thankful for what they have, talking positives about their life. So this became Sajjana Sangatya. Automatically, without even knowing, she didn't go anywhere to learn anything. It automatically prompted within the life that, you know what? Yes, let's do this. So they started doing this gratitude exercise is what we call today. That, showing gratitude towards everything and anything. And then started talking and sharing things. And they started seeing brightness in their lives. They started being happy. Okay. And as they get happy, they get to hear the news from Buddha as well as months and years pass by. They start to get to hear things about Gautama, who got enlightened, so-called enlightenment, who's teaching meditation everywhere and everything. So she used to hear all those, and then good, right? Everyone follows whatever good thing that comes from Gautama or Siddhartha. Someone told her, you know what? He's eating only one meal a day, and he sleeps on the floor. And she did it. She started doing that. You know what? Oh, Siddhartha is eating only one meal. Let me eat one meal. Let me lie down on the floor as well, like him. Okay? So, whatever that she could do in the palace, she did it. So, she started following. She doesn't know anything. What she did is she just went with the flow. She just did that introspection, and whatever she thinks that is suitable for her, whatever the things she can do, raise the kid in the palace, she started doing. And one day, Buddha came to the city because he was all, walking and spreading this meditation, and then he came back to his kingdom, and then came to meet the wife as well. Okay, no one liked Shuddhodana, didn't like his father, didn't like Buddha at all, but he is a king. What to do? So he had to invite him over and then treat him well because a saint came to the city. So He came and then he asked her, where is Yashodara? Yashodara didn't want to meet him. She didn't rush to meet him. What will happen? A normal, usual wife, an abandoned wife, husband came after a long time, giving this picture called I have become a saint. Who will be excited to meet? It's like, you know what? You just left the house, now came back saying you're a great saint. No, I'm not meeting you. But he said, no, I want to meet her. And then he went in to the palace room and then said, and went to meet. She didn't deny meeting. She asked, why did you come now? He said, no, I'm just walking through and then I came to see you once. Said, okay, this is me. You have seen me. What to do now? He's like, no, nothing. I just came to say hello. Oh, okay, good. Do you know that you left this palace without even telling me one word about that you're leaving this house all of a sudden? I said, yeah, I know. So like, don't you have trust in me? Why couldn't you just tell me that you want to go and do this? Do you think that I would have stopped you? Why didn't you even tell me? Buddha replied, yes, I have trust in you, but you know why I didn't tell you? Not because of you. If I have come and said bye to you, looking at your face, I wouldn't have gone out. I would have stayed back. So you are not the problem. I was the problem. I wouldn't have left you if I have come and said bye to you and then seen the newborn baby. So I didn't want to say bye and then left. So he left. So she's like, oh, okay. Now a new story. She was not convinced with anything. She was angry. Like anyone. It's like, that's okay. Anyway, glad that you came to meet me. Can I meet you alone somewhere? She still have that, love towards him. And then they met. Buddha said, yeah, that's fine, okay. Because there's so many people around. I am, all the soldiers and, palace people, mother, father, everyone were there. So then they went to a garden next day, they met. And then they were sitting. Looking at Buddha's face, she couldn't even talk because he was so bright, so vibrant. She could sense the divinity. If we get to see a true Buddha, what will happen? We dissolve in that person. We dissolve because that person doesn't exist. So it was the same kind of feeling that she has. She was going into the trance looking at Buddha. But pulling all the energy, she asked one more question. Why couldn't you do this, do all this, whatever that you have found? Why couldn't you do this sitting in the palace? Why? Why should you go there? Why not you sit here and meditate and become enlightened? Why you have to leave everything and go? What made you leave? This is an astonishing question that Buddha didn't have any justification for but to admit. Buddha couldn't answer for some time. He was in silence. Then she asked again, I'm asking you. Then Buddha replied, back then, I didn't know about it. That is why I had to leave. I was ignorant. Now, I know that I would have stayed in the palace and attained the same thing as well. And she asked, okay, now stay back. Then I got the answer. Why don't you stay back? See, you observe the mindset or the thought process of Yashodara here, how normal, how simple and straightforward it is. There are no gimmicks here. There are no big concepts here. She is thinking as if that we think in any normal situation. Okay, then she said, stay back. And Buddha laughed and said, Yashodara, didn't you realize yet? Are you seeing your Siddhartha in me still? But Siddhartha is gone. This is Buddha. Maybe I would have attained what I have attained in the forest, being in the palace. Probably I would have meditated in the palace itself and attained enlightenment. But after getting that enlightenment, my purpose is to teach meditation. I would have left palace then, after getting enlightenment at the palace, because my purpose is to go out and teach meditation to one and everyone. So now my purpose is to go and teach meditation to everyone. So I may come back, but not as your husband anymore, because that Siddhartha is gone. This is Buddha. This is Gautama Buddha, who has taken birth to spread this meditation to one and everyone. Then she's like, well, if you think that is your purpose, I respect it. And then she sent him happily. And then, because he came to that place, he taught meditation to everyone properly, initiated this meditation to everyone. So, from then on, Yashodara started meditating every single day. There is one more thing that happened, that she told Rahula, he is your father. Usually, father has to give some sort of inheritance, something that they have to pass on, that they think that it is their worth, it is their treasure. That is the custom, tradition, or a culture in their family. So he says, Rahula, go to Buddha and ask for inheritance. And he goes and asks for inheritance. You know what Buddha gives as an inheritance? His begging bowl. Says, this is all I have. Take this, this is my inheritance. Which means that follow my path. I show you the path of enlightenment, and Rahula also lives. Now, Yashodara is free, totally free. Now, what can she do? Sit, meditate, sit and meditate, and sit and meditate, and meditate and meditate. That's all. And as she meditated, she used to do a lot of seva. Lot. And as she was meditating and doing the seva, one day, Buddha's mother, Prajapati, Gautami, has decided that, you know what, I want to join my son, Buddha, and meditate there with him in his Sangha. You all want to come? And then Yashodara said, yes, okay, I want to come too. And then few other ladies also wanted to come. Buddha had this notion that in his Sangha, women should not be there. But Gautama and Ananda convinces him that, you know, there will be a separate Sangha for women, and then take sannyasins and meditate. So she went and meditated to Yashodara. But you know what? Yashodara never, ever, ever took this sannyasin. She never believed in it, because it doesn't make sense for her that why should one be a sannyasin to become a Buddha? She understood where the suffering is coming from. She understood that everyone suffers. It's not just anyone's thing. And the way to look at the suffering is different, is something that she already understood. Yes or no? And she does a lot of seva. What is this being a sannyasin adding to it is something that she never, ever, it never made sense. Just because her husband is some saint who's promoting sannyasin, never meant for her that she has to take sannyasin or become a sannyasin too. She never felt such way. So she went to Sangha to serve her mother-in-law and to meet her son, Rahula, because she is a mother. Which mother doesn't want to see the son and be with the son? So she went there, but she never became sannyasin. She still used to meditate, she still used to do everything and understand everything, gain all the knowledge, but not sannyasin, even being in that sainthood around Buddha. And immediately, after a few days, she realizes that even Rahula is not past that path of attachment towards mother. So she also has passed that path of motherhood attachment towards son at one point. But one day, her mother-in-law dies, and then she had to take her back. Buddha don't even come for that. So she had to take back her to the palace to do the last rites. And then she had to serve Gautama Buddha's father, Shuddhodana, as well in the old age until he dies. In all through this, she maintained, she lived as a wife. She never denied her being a wife to Buddha, whatever Buddha has become. She never denied her motherhood. She never denied her palace or her responsibilities as a princess or a queen. She never denied friends. So she didn't drop anything, yet understood everything that Buddha has understood in his journey. Leaving the palace, Buddha learned how to do meditation and meditated. Yashodara also learned how to do meditation and meditated. Buddha used to have one meal, she used to have one meal. Buddha used to sleep on floor, she used to sleep on floor. Buddha didn't indulge in any of the physical or material outer desires. Even she also had to, get out of all the desires or detach herself from all external desires. Buddha used to meet many people and talk to many people and be in the Sangha, and she also used to be in Sangha. Buddha used to teach meditation to everyone, she used to teach meditation to everyone. At one point, there was actually no difference between what Siddhartha and what Yashodara was in the state that they have attained after doing a lot of meditation. Both have got enlightened. Both have got enlightened. But you know what Yashodara has proved to the world? That she was the only one who made Buddha agree to something. Whomever come to Buddha had to take something and agree to Buddha and go back, but she was the only person to whom Buddha agreed to on, yes, I shouldn't have left the home to attain enlightenment. Buddha never had to agree to anyone before. Whoever goes, they break their mental patterns, they break their thinking patterns, and then agree to Buddha, get enlightened and come back. But Yashodara was the only one person who had to make her agree. Why PSSM Masters has to hear this story is because we are the bridge between the enlightenment of Buddha and enlightenment of Yashodhara. We, all the PSSM Masters, are the bridge. What we have got, the great points that we have attained or learned from Yashodhara and then implemented in PSSM is: one, find your own path. Find your own path. Listen to others. if we don't listen to everyone, if we think that, you know what, I am the queen, I am the princess, I should be talking and everyone should be listening. Oh, Hari, I've been meditating from past 25 years and you know what, I have everything, I do not want to listen to anyone. Then I am not PSSM family member. Padri sir won't even, look at me. What we know is a master who is sitting there and talking is also a listener to another master in the same class. So we learned how to listen, not just to talk. We learned how to be in Sangha and share everything. Show gratitude, talk about what good is happening to us. And we learned how to do seva to everyone. If you go to any Dhyana Mahayagna or Buddha Purnima celebrations or anywhere, all you see is seva around. Lots of food, lots of serving there, helping each other, talking each other. That healthy Sangha. Yet we are in Sansara. Yet we didn't take sannyasa as Gautama Buddha used to do. In today's program, Buddha and the Maitreya Buddha. Buddha said, after 2500 years, I'll take incarnation as Maitreya Buddha. What is Maitreya? What is the meaning of Maitreya? Maitreya means friendship. A friendly Buddha. Maitreya Buddha is a friendly Buddha. A Buddha who is a friend to everyone. Which means not an enemy to anyone. Friends, everyone friend. Even as a husband, friend. As a wife, friend. As a mother, friend. As a guru, friend. As a student, friend. Everything as a friend. Can you think of anyone who lived as a friend after Gautama Buddha? I always say he is my best friend because he performed every role as a friend. A guru as a friend. Husband as a friend to Patri ma'am. A friend, a father friend to children. When he listened to the masters also, he was a very good student. Even when we talk, he listens so carefully. And that's exactly what Yashodara has done. From Buddha, we have to take the essence of how to do meditation, what is breath, what is the science of breath. But the way of life is something that we have to learn. How our thought process should be is from Yashodara. Without the essence of Yashodara, if soul is Buddha, the body is Yashodara. Because we have to find our own path. Everyone is different. Every single person here is different. Everyone's behavior is different. Everyone's mindset is different. Everyone's lifestyle is different. We have to find what path is suitable for us. How much time we need to meditate. Some people can meditate happily with music. Some people doesn't like music at all. I've known some people like flute. Some people like some other music. Some people love to do meditation in the morning. Some people love to do meditation in the evening. Some people love to do longer sittings. Some people love to do short sittings. See, there is no end to it. So where we have to find our own path, like Yashodara. and we should not be influenced like anyone to anyone. Yashodara never got influenced by her own husband itself. She found how much ever great he was. She found her own path. She created her own life, irrespective of how many ever hiccups she had, how much ever suffering she had, how much ever problem she had. She found the ground and created her own life. And to show this bridge between Buddha, Gautama Buddha and Yashodara, Maitreya Buddha has come and has shown this Ardhanarishwara path, where a male and a feminine, yin-yang balance to the world through this great movement called PSSM. Have you heard this? What is PSSM? It is Pyramid Spiritual Societies Movement. What is it called? Movement. It is movement. It is not an organization. There are at least 1 lakh organizations originated from this movement. Minimum, I'm telling, who are doing a very high level groundwork. Bare minimum, at least 1 lakh organizations might have taken birth from this movement. If we think that PSSM as an organization, we are actually mistaken totally. Patrisar's soul is mistaken. This is a movement. This is a Maitreya Buddha movement. This is a Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement. In this movement, we are taking this movement with numerous flags forward, carrying the soul of Gautama and Yashodara together in the form of essence through Patriji and this PSS movement, and with all these numerous platforms that we have, PSSM Australia, Breath Universe, PSSM UK, or Quantum Life University, or World United, or something else, Light, Meditation Magic, Breath Beam, Germany, name it, they have it. All these flags are same. Just the dimension of the work, the goal of the work requires some sort of a body or a logic to carry forward, so we are taking it forward. But coming back, I felt this topic is very, very essential for this program, because start paying attention to Yashodara's life as well closely. There are so many videos out there, there's so many books out there, there's so much of knowledge out there about Yashodara. It may not be as spicy as Buddha's life, where lot of spiritual philosophy will be there. We many times get lost in the philosophy, leaving the ground reality. But a life is a combination of both ground reality and philosophy, spiritual philosophy. If we don't mix this properly, then it won't work. Okay? So our inspiration, even Patri sir has said this in many videos, that PSSM's inspiration is nothing, it's both Gautama and Yashodara. Both of them. It is a combination of both, not just Buddha, not just Gautama. So in the season of Buddha, I would like to thank for living the middle path and presenting that, proving to the world that we can live as we are and still attain enlightenment. So for that, I thank Yashodara and show my sincere gratitude to Yashodara for living such a great example as a mother, as a wife and as a meditator. She might not have given some great concepts or philosophies to all of us, but she has definitely shown the path on how to live. So the message today is, don't leave your houses tonight. Okay? We can still stay at our home, still cook, still watch Netflix, still raise kids, and still become Buddhas like Yashodara. Okay? Because I have on a funny note, I have friends um, who have taken Buddha as an inspiration and left homes as well. Okay, but what I feel is they have come back, of course, because they realize that middle path is the best path. So end of the day, we have to, and this is the best path. And for that, with that, I know we are almost there. So I thank Patriji for showing the other side of the coin. You know, my friend Patriji, I don't know, whenever I think of him, such an amazing person in breaking the patterns. When we are so immersed in Buddha, he shows like, flips the coin. You know what? Not Buddha. Turn around. Look at this. When we were so immersed in Rama, it's like, no, stop. Look at Sita. Like, man, okay, you break the patterns. You show the new dimension of it. So thank Patriji for showing this new, bringing this to the surface, that, you know, we also have to learn about Yashodara. So I'm so happy to share this story of little bit intro of Yashodara. I can talk on this for hours together, try to summarize as much as I can. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity and letting me talk about some feminism, because too much of Buddha is like, you know, it's boring probably. So I have spiced it up a bit, bringing the feminism into the program. So thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much once again for sharing such knowledge to all of us. It's a wonderful session with lot of information and all little changes if we do in our life, how wonderful and beautiful it will be, like managing the family life and the spiritual life as well. Thank you once again, sir.
Yes, thank you so much.
Masters, any one of y'all have any queries? You can raise the hand and you can talk to Hari sir. Sandeep sir, go ahead.
I have a hypothetical question.
Yes.
Because technically, I mean, in this day and age, if you look at what Buddha did, the society would say he has deserted his wife and kid, right?
Absolutely.
Putting the law and logic aside, there would be some karma associated by doing that, right? Even though he became a Buddha, do you think he has escaped that karma?
No, we can't. No one escapes. We overcome. Okay, we overcome through knowledge. So no one can escape or diminish karma. So we had to go through, but the effect of karma won't be there on us. For example, after becoming enlightened, Buddha got enlightened, and then he got to know. See, he got to know that he wouldn't have left the house. Yes, right? But he won't repent on that because of the knowledge he has. If he starts repenting on it, the suffering starts and the karma effect takes part. Because he was enlightened, he had that understanding that, you know, what? Yes, I didn't know back then. What is there to repent? I didn't know. I was ignorant. Now I know. There's no point in regretting or repenting about anything. So, Jnanadni Karma Dagdhana. So, once we are enlightened, karma will always be there. Karma is nothing but the effect will be there, but that effect won't impact us. That's all. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah, understood. Thank you, sir.
But thing is, you're right. He deserted. That's truth. I mean, there's nothing hypothetical about it. He did it. He deserted his wife. He made his wife suffer. Absolutely, that happened. So it's truth. But thing is, here Yashodara had that karma. Did you observe? The more suffering was there for Yashodara because she has been carrying some karma from the past that she had to go through that suffering before to come out of that suffering. At least Buddha was not actually suffering. Buddha went out only for question. So his destiny was to know as a scientist and spread. But Yashodara might have had some karma. That's why she had to go through literally that suffering and then overcome that suffering through knowledge.
Yeah. If he had guilt, then he would also have suffered.
Absolutely. Yes. Guilt,
Okay.
if guilt was there, he didn't have guilt.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sandeep, sir. Anyone else, masters?
I think many of you have to thank me for not letting your partners leave the houses any day. Please. Yes, Kanchanji. You wanted to leave, is it?
Sorry, sir.
You wanted to leave, is it? You
No,
planned?
no. I wanted to say thank you. The big thank you. First of all, Sandeep, you are not going to leave. Huh? This is the confirmation we want on the session because he always keep on giving his desire that I want to go to Himalayas and all. So here only for the Manjula, there is a confirmation that you are not going to leave.
We can always go for a trip.
Yes, we will go and come back.
Hmm.
Yeah. So first of all, thank you so much for being here. And yes, this wisdom was actually necessary to get shared. I was thinking since long to go through with this book, and in a short, you shared the essence of this book. And yes, my desire is to read it, but as quickly as I can start this book. And yes, sir, this is really important, like how balance we can live our life, and the myth need to get broken this word that if you are in spirituality, your materialistic life get disturbed. But I must say, after living like a life of Yashodara, what she has given, maybe we didn't become Buddha yet, but yes, being in Yashodara state, we are getting our everyday improved version.
Yes.
Like every day we are seeing ourselves, and yes, managing both the parts, growing, evolving. And thank you so much for sharing this wonderful wisdom. And yes, this is the bridge, basically, that part I was missing always, like how it is Yashodhara and Buddha, it's come together to the PSSM. So this wisdom is so, so beautiful, sir. Thank you for bringing this. Buddha and the Maitreya Buddha.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. So basically, as you said, I don't know, my material life for me, I mean, personally, I am the proof that even people around me know that actually material life have enhanced a lot. I used to be an introvert when during childhood. I used to have this shyness to talk to people. Now look at this, I'm on Zoom joking about topic and talking so casually. And not just about meditation, even when at home, right? I balance everything. I balance friends. I have, I do everything that you could think of, which without harming anyone. Okay. If I don't harm anyone, I'll do anything. If I don't harm any living being, I will do anything. Because I'm a meditator, I should not do, no. I should not harm living beings, so I won't eat animals. But apart from that, I would do anything. I watch movies maybe more than what a normal person do because I sleep less, because I meditate more. So everything enhances. And we have to enhance. In my point of view, you know what? If we don't celebrate, then yeah, we have to go to Himalayas. We feel like going to Himalayas because we are not celebrating it. Celebrate, joyful. Do everything. Have as many friends as you can. Just watch as many movies as you want. Just dance. Do everything that the others do. If people look at me, I want people to meditate. If people look at me, I don't want people to say, like, if I meditate, I become like this guy. No, I don't want to become this guy. Okay. All right. I think we have a question.
Yes, sir.
Sir, one question, maybe after
Yes,
all
yeah.
others will go. I just wanted to understand, I understood the importance of service, but sometimes this question comes so frequent. We are meditating, we are getting wisdom, we are evolving. What is the importance of doing service? How it give the contribution in this whole journey? But yes, sir, maybe we can take the earlier question. I don't know about your
Yeah.
time.
No, yeah. This is actually a wonderful question. So I will answer this first, if that's okay. So service is one of the very important aspects of spirituality. It starts as if we are doing something to some other person. Okay. Why we need to do service? Service is what? Contributing to someone. Yes or no? Contributing to someone. The essence behind service spiritually, the spiritual reason behind service is our purpose. When we do service, do we feel happy or not? When we donate something to someone, or we feel happy irrespective, right? We feel happy only when we are connected to our purpose. That is the only time we'll be happy. Remember this. If ever we are happy watching a movie, that is our purpose to watch that movie at that point of time. That's why we are happy. Likewise, if we are happy serving someone, then we are connected to our purpose. So, why we need to do service? First of all, what we think as service, whatever that we feel happy about, when we give to someone, if we feel happy, then we think that that is service. Definition of service is different for many people. Some people feel good by teaching someone, okay, or for some students, right? That is actually not service. That is your purpose. That is actually our purpose. Purpose where we feel happy about. Eventually, as we do service more and more, we get to an understanding that there is no concept of service. You know what the concept becomes? It is our purpose to do that work. So we feel happy. And you know what it means to the other person? Whatever that other person is supposed to get in life is getting through us. If not we, that bread goes from someone else, but he will definitely get it. Whether we fit into that or not is something that our growth decides. If we meditate more, if we get into this mode of service, we connect to that our purpose, and then we give what he need to get in his life. But we are going to get this experience living our purpose of life by doing that work. So now, while sitting here teaching meditation and you all hosting meditation, we may think that we are doing service, or we may think that it is our purpose. Now you know how I am feeling right now. I'm just enjoying. This is what I enjoyed. Literally nothing else. Forget about service, forget about anything. I'm just enjoying this session. This is my purpose. I feel life here. Okay. So service is what connects to our purpose of life. So we have to practice service by finding where we feel happy about. It is nothing but, you know what? Where do I feel happy? Oh, by giving food to someone, I feel happy. This is my purpose. By teaching some students, I feel happy. So find your happiness. and that becomes your purpose eventually. Did I answer your question, Kanchi?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. You did answer so well. I think most of us are connecting all the dots if we are
Yes.
missing here. Thank you for this
Thank
wonderful
you.
sharing.
And now I'll go to this question. Sorry. Does this mean that for every happen, you should check the other side? Basically, get a balance. Always, always. Being don't think unidimensionally, multidimensionally. First of all, there's no right or wrong. Is now if we think Buddha left his wife and did a mistake, or Yashodara, why is she bugging a husband when he became a saint? There's no good and bad here. There are only happenings, right? So they're both sides of the coin. Okay. Her karma pushed her through some circumstances, and then his purpose has led him to or made him do these thoughts. End of the day, both lived their circumstances in full, properly. If Yashodara wouldn't have handled her suffering right way, she would have failed. If Buddha wouldn't have gone out to spread meditation, he would have failed as Buddha. So whatever situations we get in our life, we should handle that by seeing all sides of the coin, not just one side. Always put ourselves into other persons and other situations and all sides. Don't limit our thinking process. Never limit our thinking process. Be open to all things. Be open to all opportunities. Be open to any kind of thought that may come. We think that, oh, as per my religion, I should not think like this. As per my culture, I should not think like. No, be open. Then all the information comes in, and once we have the information, then our intellect or our soul tells what to choose. So you'll have more options. Okay. Hope I answered your question.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right. Anyone else? Yes, Lavanya.
Hi, sirs. It was wonderful session. Sorry, I'm unable to open my video on.
No, that's fine.
My question is like regarding this material things, I sometimes lose desire or like I don't know, like it does not matter much about the material things. So I was just thinking, how do you manage this middle path when compared to having the material desire, or like, I do not know. I wanted to understand from your perspective about that, because I sometimes go off track. I'm not going off track of my dharma, what I need to do for my kid, for my husband, for my role, for my job. But I sometimes come out of balance. That's the reason I was just thinking how to be in a middle path, like have interest towards the materials as well. So I do not know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I got your question.
Thank
So
you.
I would say the other way around. It's not that you don't have desire, you actually have desire towards something. Okay? Means that is why you don't feel desire to some things. So you have a categorization here in terms of what you like, what you have desire, and what you don't have desire towards. So as you meditate and as we open up, we should open the doors to the extent that whatever is there, how to make the most out of it. It doesn't matter material or immaterial. We say that Sarvam Kalvidam Brahman means everything is God. Everything that permits is God, right? So how does it matter whether it is a material or an immaterial? I mean, spiritual or whatever we think. So everything has God in it. If there's nothing wrong in what your thinking process is, but thing is, first we need to understand that it's not that we don't have desire in material aspects. it is that we have desire in some other aspects. It could be spiritual. Okay, we do have desire reading book than watching a movie. Here we categorized as watching movie as a material thing and reading book is a immaterial thing. That is from our mind point of view. That is our categorization point of view. But from a universe point of view, it doesn't matter whether watching movie is reading book is same, absolutely same. We pick and choose whatever that we want. So the problem comes when we segregate as material and immaterial. So material and spiritual. So what in my experience in this 25 years, I have done many times in my life to drop material aspects in life. I have done it because of the desire towards the spiritual aspects. But at one point, what I realized is I am unable to find the ground, and I was unable to find the ground. I was unable to find God, or this inner bliss in me by dropping. I suffer my family. I suffer my friends. Am I happy? Okay, we are choosing the spiritual life. Am I happy just by choosing spiritual life? No. That's when I started entertaining myself, taking this material and immaterial off. How good meditation is, it's the same level goodness in watching movie as well. What is meditation? To be aware and to enjoy fully, to indulge fully into it, right? So I started indulging myself fully into anything that I do in life. And when we start doing that, this segregation of material and spiritual will go away. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Got it.
So thing is, it is about the mindset. It is about we thinking, segregating material and spiritual. So don't segregate it. Just enjoy everything. I mean, try to meditate on everything. Meditate on movie, meditate on kids, meditate on husband, meditate on material things, meditate on shopping, meditate on, anything that you do, meditate. When we do that, trust me, you will become the most interesting person. The moment people look at you, they will meditate. At office, in my office recently, what happened, I don't teach meditation. I just tell I'm a meditator. And I do everything normally. I work, I talk to people, I go out, hang out, everything. All they know is I have a book on my desk every day because I want people to come and ask me, what is this? Okay. And I want to tell them I'm a meditator. Oh, where are you going next week? I'm going Germany. Why are you going to Germany? Oh, you know what? This meditation. I'm going to Bosnia. They said they have these pyramids. This is to show everything. I said, oh my God. Oh, you do this? Yeah, that's it. Okay. I don't do anything. They came and asked me, you know what? We should learn meditation from you. How can you be like this? See, that is what we need to do. We need to live as an example. And that is possible only if we learn to indulge into everything. Like Patri sir used to watch cricket, who used to play cricket, play chess, watch movies. I don't know, in the recent past years, he became very busy. We used to go for movies in theaters in Hyderabad, many movies, and then he used to enjoy like a kid. So meditate on everything, Lavanya. That's my suggestion to many of you here. Meditate on everything. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thanks. I know, 10:44, right? So anyone else? Friday evening. Who's waiting for jumping onto Netflix now?
Me, sir.
I have a meditation class again tomorrow morning at 6. And the Netflix waiting there. So I meditate on everything. Yeah, beautiful. Any more questions? I'm happy if anyone has any questions. If not, I'm not going anywhere. Kanchan won't leave me. I'm just kidding. I'll be here. I'll be on the platforms. I'll be everywhere. So ping me, join the sessions. I'll be joining here. So we'll keep talking. And I want to listen. I've been listening to many talks as well offline. So it's all happening beautifully. That's all. If not, then thank you so much for giving this opportunity once again. I really, really enjoyed this session, and thanks to Yashodara for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much once again. Thank you all, masters.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Before you leave, I want to extend the thank you for you to be here always with PSSM, not only for this Buddha and Maitreya Buddha series, but yes, you always been standing with us by conducting, like you had conducted lot many sessions on PSSM.
Yeah.
And we wanted to have you again. I think this series we will go with you on the Yashodara, like Buddha's wife Yashodara. We will doing some sessions for the detail, like wisdom about this all.
Yeah, and don't say with us, we are one.
Yes, sir. Like with this is official. You said only the official body. This body. That's it.
That's it. Nothing
more than that. But sir, yes.
Always there, Kanchan. So we are all one. We are all working for one cause and one soul. Patriji, who is driving all of us together forward. So let's do it. Let's do it big. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Masters, for joining with us on this wonderful session of Hari sir has taken Yashodara, Gautam Buddha's wife. And yes, we want to extend our thank you to all of you who has consistently coming and joining these sessions. And yes, after that, the support system of every session. I would like to extend the gratitude on behalf of our team to our Satish ji, who is always keep on coming like without a miss every day with the PSSM Malaysia. He's supporting us. And yes, for the beautiful flyers and the tech support as well. We have Jenny and Prithvi. And yes, our team, this PSSM Australia team is working throughout the days for this. And you all, thank you. And just let us meet tomorrow again with the wonderful master. Thank you for joining PSSM Australia platform on the beautiful series of Buddha and Maitreya Buddha. Thank you. Have a good night, masters. Thank you very much.